Hey guys, this is Garner the Young and I'm Vijay back with a new video. In this video we are going to see how to grow mint from cuttings. If you want to learn gardening, then consider subscribing to our channel. Without any further delays, let's get into the video. So the first thing I would prefer to do is selecting our cuttings. For growing your mint, just make sure your mint leaves and stems are really fresh. And the second thing is you need to segregate the thicker stems from thinner stems, because thinner stems don't grow really well. Thinner stems like these are more prone to diseases and they decay easily, whereas thicker stems grow really well. So now I think you can differentiate the thicker and thinner stem. The thicker stem is also a bit colorful than thinner stem. Thinner stem is white in color. The next step is remove all the leaves from the stem and leave only the top part. Like this. The tip leaves will help in photosynthesis as well. Put the cuttings in a glass of water. Make sure the leaf nodes are sunk inside the water, because these nodes are the points where roots emerge out. So it's better that they sink in the water, and place it in a windowsill like this, which gets indirect sunlight. You need to change this water every day. If you wish, you can also add cinnamon sticks into the glass of water. This would act as a rooting hormone. Usually mint is easy to grow, so no need for a rooting hormone, but if you wish, if you want maximum result, then you can add it to root the stems. And if you are directly sowing, you can put this in the powder in the stem. You can apply the powder on the stem and sow it. That would also act as rooting hormone. You can also use honey as a rooting hormone. You can add 1 teaspoon of honey in it, or you can apply honey on it and transplant if you are directly transplanting without rooting. After 3 to 5 days, small roots will emerge from the stems. At this stage, you can transplant. If you wish to grow more roots, then you can leave till 7 days, not more than that. Now it's 5 days old, I'm going to transplant it. Choose a grow bag which is wide enough to spread out the plant, because the plants will branch out more and will grow more roots and will send out more shoots from the ground. So it's better there's a lot of space for it to spread. And the soil you use must be really rich in nutrients. You can use any kind of garden soil, but I prefer using 1 part of coco peat, 1 part of compost and 1 part of red soil. That is the best medium for growing mint. Make sure you add a lot of compost, because that will enhance the growth of your plant when it grows more, and it would give a lot of harvest. Let's make some holes in the soil deep enough for the plants to send its roots down. Because my cuttings are so long, so you need to have a deep hole as well. And put your cuttings in and water it. It would really grow well and it would really establish soon. You can also directly place cutting. That is nothing wrong, but it's better to do like that in winter season. If you are growing in summer like me, then you can put your mint in water and root it and then transplant, instead of directly sowing in soil. But if you wish to grow in winter, it's better you directly sow in soil, because in winter there's a chance of more decaying and fungus growth. In winter, the fungal growth will make it to decay easily, so it's better you directly sow it in soil. And in summer, you should put it in water, then only root it, because excess loss of moisture will be there in summer, so the plant will grow well in water. After transplanting, move your plants to shady area. Don't keep in direct sunlight for about a week. Then you can move it to a sunny spot. The next is the sunlight requirement. They can be kept in shady area as well as in a sunny spot or in semi-shade. They grow really well in any kind of sun spot, but the best place to grow it is 3 to 4 hours of sunlight, that is semi-shady area. And after 1 month, your plant will look like this. This is just a single plant, but it has grown so bushy. The reason behind its bushy growth is the good quality soil, which is nutrient rich, as well as pinching. You need to pinch the growth, the tip, so that it would branch out more. This is scientifically proven. There is a hormone known as auxin at the tip of the plant that helps in the elongation of the plant. It would make it lengthier but not bushier. When you cut the tip, that auxin will be removed from the plant. There is no auxin on the plant. And the cytokinins, hormone again, and that cytokinin will act on the lateral directions. It would make it to branch out more. That auxin would not be there, so its effect will be more. The cytokinin's effect will be more, so it would branch out more and it would grow better in a bushier manner. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe, and click that bell notification and comment down in the comment section how the video was. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Happy gardening.